Hello? This thing on? I believe it is. I have reason to believe it is, sir. We have audio. Okay, I gotta edit things here. Give me one moment. Okay. 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 Okay, good over there. Do, 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 do. Okay, I think we're good to go. Hello. Let's continue fixing things. Yeah, I guess we don't overwrite anything here anymore on these guys. Do 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 do. What are we doing here? Get entity data from context. Oh boy. Oh boy, can I not type early in the morning? Okay, we good? Let's rebuild here. Yeah, so yesterday we started refactoring the ability anim queue, as I call it, into a processor, a ECS processor. So I already changed all of the queue calculators, which are like the individual animations that get put into the queue. That they used to have this calculate function, and so I'll probably call them something different, but they used to have this calculate function that would get called and pre-pop some of the stats and stuff for them, like how long they should wait before playing, you know, how fast, what the play rate is, and stuff like that. So we've refactored those into structs, and now it's like more data driven at this point, which is nice. So now we're just, okay, it worked. So we'll see how fucking bad this is. Probably gonna be pretty bad. Welcome in. What is this? This is game dev. Hello. This is game dev. We're supposed to be booting. Is that happening? Where is my engine? I was told there would be an engine. There it is. Unreal Engine. Thank you. Thank you for showing up today. The first boot's always slow. First boot's always slow. So yeah, this is probably going to not work at all. I'm gonna guess this doesn't work at all. If it does work, it's not gonna work well. Animation code is some of my least favorite code to write because I'm so bad at it. So we're gonna make friends with it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make friends with the enemy. Emma, welcome in. Good morning. Bro is so lonely. I'm not lonely. Honestly, I wish I was more alone because my dogs are barking right now. Come on, you can close. You can close. Man, Unreal Engine is just slowing to a crawl this morning. Let's we can get rid of these guys here. This anim queue, I hope isn't used anymore. It is. I think that's actually okay for now, because we have all the other stuff populated, I hope, I presume. No job today? No, I will be working later. Okay, yep, and we crash. Okay. As expected, this doesn't work at all. Why are you null pointer, huh? Huh? Anim data, vat asset, get static mesh. Was that the third parami boy? 1, 2, 3, anim data. You are all null. Okay, let's rebuild and figure out why. Oh, is it because of the... Is that the player? Is that the player character? Do you have all of that entity data? It has ISM entity data. There's no way. Are you game develop? I mean, this is just hobby time stuff for me. Pineapple or watermelon? If I had to choose, I would pick pineapple, I think. Just finished an assessment for a startup. Nice. We've been at this. I don't believe that was 33%. We had stayed at 33% or 73%. We had stayed there for far too long. I don't believe you. I need to get rid of all the fucking assets that I don't use. Okay, let me look here at the archetypes. Anim entity data. Okay, oh, it's the movement blend space isn't in here either. Simple car. Chanel, welcome. The VAT asset was there though, which is interesting. The static mesh is in there as well. I mean, the player, do you have anim data? No, you don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Do you need anim data? No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do, actually. So maybe let's fix that. I think I was using that as a way... I think I just need to add the anim queue entity data, which is already added. Yeah, so you don't need anim data. So we'll run live coding on that. Okay, still bad. Wait, okay, so who is this? Who is this? You even go here? Entity 29. Ah, yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. Entity 29 came into this world. Entity 29. Yeah, why are you null pointer? What am I doing here? Give me proxy actor again here. Oh, I guess I'm just adding it. I'm just raw dogging it, huh? Okay. It should already be on here, though. That should be automatically added. Anim entity data. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was my mistake. I was overwriting it, I think. What is your primary role? For what do you mean? For what? It's only me working on this. Is this a game? Yes. One day, it'll be an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite. Well, it's kind of there. It's kind of there. Okay, try again. Okay, it was not animating. It was not animating whatsoever. Actually, they are animating. They are animating. There's far too many for me to see what the fuck is going on, though. So let's try that again. Animation blueprint NPC. Oh, yeah, this may need to be updated quite a bit. Is this C minus? Yes, it is. It is C minus. Oh, the movement blend space. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this one is not. How do I set this? My animation instance. I guess it's on there. Okay, I guess we'll need to add the blend space on here. T object pointer. Blend space. Movement blend space, yes. How could I be so foolish? Auto anim data. Yeah, do that. If we have anim data, which let's just inline that into the if. Let's go movement blend space equals that. Yeah, I guess we'll need to import it. Did I not? Did I not? No, it tried to forward declare it. Okay. File save, save it all, save. Compile, sure. Okay, let's rebuild. C minus, yes. In job. What is my primary role for my job? I'm just a software engineer. All right. Okay. What do we got? What do we got here? Yeah, we gotta get the movement blend space here. Let me just plug that right in. We want combat idle here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go through and oh, okay, that's all of them. I thought there was gonna be more. Not mad about that. Can't be mad at that. Yeah, we are animating. We are animating. I am very surprised. They're not dying, and that's fine, but they are animating, which is surprising. Just give me one. Do I animate? Dude, how is this using the old code? Like, this is working too well. I'm suspicious. Worked the first time? Yeah, we'll see about that. Not if I have anything to say about it. Yeah, I don't believe you. What's that mean? I don't believe you. I don't want the music video, I want the meme. That's me when my code works the first time. Bro, can you tell me what important thing to be a better software engineer I am studying IT for now? Yeah, buddy, there's no one thing I can tell you to be a better software engineer. You just gotta practice, man. Okay, so let's, can we go ahead and delete the ability anim queue? Or let's at least delete it off of everything that it's on to make sure. Yeah. Well, I guess it is deleted off of everything, isn't it? I guess it kind of, okay, so how did that really did just work the first time? There's no way. I'm still in disbelief. I am still in disbelief. Can you share GitHub link? No. Why would I share that? Why would I open source the game that I'm working on? Why would I do that? Okay, let's see if like melee attacks work still. It looks like shit, but it does work. And we do have this one frame. Boop. Yeah, it's that's super jarring. This one work? Yeah. It's, oh god, that was all wonky. Oh god, the animations are all wonky. What a strange thing to ask an indie dev. Oh, buddy, is this your first time? There are a lot of strange things that get asked to me. People asking me for like life advice and shit. Like, I don't... I'm just having fun here, okay, guys? Okay, so that sort of works. All of the animations are a little wonky. I don't know, do I just fucking delete the old one now? Because it does all kind of work? Do I just go ahead and delete this? Do I just go ahead and delete this? I can definitely delete, let's go ahead and delete all of the Q calculators. I think for now, all of the derived ones. No one loves deleting my own code more than me. Okay. Ability anim Q calculator needs a rework for sure. Let's make the anims look prettier maybe is the next step. We need to make sure that they're all working a little bit better. Yeah, we need to make sure they're working a little bit better. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a pain to debug. How did you practice? Maybe I can get something that can help me just shortly. I practiced by doing it. I learned by doing. That's what I did. I just worked on projects and figured out how to get them to work. There's no secret to it. There's no trick. There's no like one tip or one thing you can do to become good. Like, you have to figure that out on your own. Gotta do what's best for you. Do you enjoy this? What, talking to YouTube shorts or game dev? I enjoy one of those things. I enjoy one of those things more than the other. Okay, maybe let's just try to find some bucksy wucksy. See, the thing is, like, I have arrived. Welcome in, Crusader. Yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah, that's not, that doesn't exactly match up. That doesn't exactly match up, does it? I need, what do I need? The output log. Send a gameplay event to actor. Yeah, I shouldn't have those anymore. show me the show me this. What tool are you using to render this? Unreal Engine, I think, is the answer to what you're looking for. Okay, yeah, we are not gonna have the anim notifies anymore. Bye. We are not going to do that anymore. How's your day been? It's just getting started. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, let me read what happened here. We attach the weapon. Trigger current ability anim. When do I ever send events here? I should be sending events. Okay, quick and dirty log here. Okay. Okay. Let me read. Let him cook. Okay, trigger, current ability, trigger event, melee. Unreal Engine, yes. That is what I am using. Into current anim. Trigger current ability anim clear. Trigger event. How did we get to trigger current ability anim clear? Oh, that's not the one that I saw. Okay. Trigger event melee. Where was I? Where was I? I just got back to. I don't think we triggered the clear properly. Trigger current ability anim clear. That didn't seem to do nothing. That didn't seem to do nothing. I mean, it should have. Ability anim instance. Trigger event. Maybe weapon overlay. But the trigger event is melee. I guess because it wasn't canceled. Okay. Okay, so it would have just resent the melee tag, which is why we got to melee anim triggered. YouTube recommended your content to me, and I initially thought you had open sourced the project. Oh no, I don't think many game devs open source their game. It's where you keep up the freedom. Yeah, no worries, no worries. No need to apologize. You made me want to code. I am going by coding in C++. Okay, bye. Ability anim instance. Okay, so why did I do this here? Oh, there's so many things I did within this ability anim queue that I don't remember why I did them, and I didn't write comments. The code is the comment. Skull, thank you for the sub. If you're still here. Okay, I mean, the first weapon swing looks fine, right? That part looked fine. That one looked fine, right? Uh-oh. Okay, now it's not getting sent. Now it's not getting sent. Are you using both BP and CPP together? I am. I am. Okay, where's the melee auto attack? Oh boy. We are stuck. We seem to be stuck. That is the NPC. There we go. There's me. Okay, I have an active melee auto attack. Now do I? Do I still have one? Yes, there is a melee auto attack that is active that did not get canceled properly. I see, I see. Why? Why didn't you get canceled properly? On anim end, perchance? So I should probably maybe not have the ability lifetime be dictated by the animation length. That doesn't sound right. But it is a curious thing, right? Like, this is kind of turning me on. Because like what I want for this ability anim queue and why I have a queue for it for animations is that like it's gonna be kind of like vanilla WoW in that you can weave abilities together, you know, and like I made the decision to not have auto attacks like happen while you're doing other abilities. You can still weave them in between abilities. But I want every weapon swing to equal like if a damage number pops up on the screen, I want that to be like there should be some ability animation that did that, right? I don't want to, because like in vanilla WoW, numbers just pop up on the screen because you're like auto attacking, right? And there's just a timer for that damage, and then it's like they probably have higher priority animations and lower ones, but. Like, take for instance, like a fireball cast. Take for instance a fireball cast. There's a point towards the end of it where it's just gonna go off. Like I canceled it early there, but there you go. Like there's a little time period at the end there. And that's the time period of like the point of no return. There's like probably like a quarter second at the end of that cast bar where the ability is just going to go off. And that is because there's the time between, you know, like casting here, casting loop animation, and then going from here to, and then it fires once the arm goes all the way out, right? Like there's like a quarter second there. That I always want that. But like that technically, like the end of the ability was like when we know it's going to get casted, I guess. And I guess the reason I want that is because I want the combat to be responsive, very responsive. Like I don't want you to have to, like I kind of hate when games like they'll look really cool. Like you'll press an ability, you'll press a button for an ability and your character does like this crazy shit and it looks really cool. And, you know, I'll say something like, And they would be games like kind of like Wukong, like Black Myth Wukong and those kinds of games. And it's like, okay, that looked awesome. Or like Indiana Jones was another one I noticed it on. Like all the takedowns and stuff that you could do. But it's just like, I didn't do that. You know, me as a player, I didn't do that. I'm just watching my character do things at that point. Like, or like, and what I would want is for combat to be very fluid and responsive, such that, you know, I click a button and I get immediate feedback as to what's happening. You know, there are cast times and stuff, so it's not immediate, but I guess just suffice to say, I want all of the damage and all of the abilities to be button clicks to make the player feel like they are doing it. But anyway, all of that suffice to say that I need an ability anim queue to kind of blend things together as combat flows. That's what this is for. That's what this is for. And so I was just questioning whether or not I should have the end of the ability be dictated by the length of the animation or whenever the animation ends. And, you know, when I say that out loud, I'm like, well, of course not. Or you shouldn't have anything dependent on an animation. That's my first thought. Maybe, you know, I'm sure there are other types of games, you know, with like, especially things with like root motion and stuff, where you would want things to be dependent on whatever animation is happening, because it's just, the animation is just like kind of baked into the game at that point. But for me, I don't think I would. All other things equal. But then at the same time, like, there's that point at the end where abilities are overlapping in terms of which ones are active. And it's like, do I end the ability when technically none of its animations are going? Or do I end the ability once, you know, its animations would be finished? I don't know. I don't know. But the melee auto attack ability not ending is a problem, and one that is dependent on the ability anim queue, which feels weird, and that's why I went down this thought pattern, this thought trail. And it's kind of hard. This is just so annoying to have to debug. There's just so much going on inside of it. Who keeps trying to equip the Mace of Mediocrity? What is happening here? Projectile ability? Projectile is not valid. It was pending kill at this point on cast spell. Oh, I guess because I like canceled it. Huh, okay. Here is your reminder to drink some water and blink more often. Okay, how about some coffee? Coffee has water in it, right? No, I need someone who can't fight back. That sounds bad. Give me a target dummy here. That one was weird. That one was weird. Oh, there's so much happening here. I think I need to just add a bunch of vlogs in here. Because, like, doing the log formats are just not going to be... They're just not going to be readable at this point. Yeah, we just need like a ton of vlogs. A vlog entity. And I kind of actually want my project. Let's do like animation stuff. I don't know. Let's make a ability system logs. Do something like that. Back to the processor. Okay, what do I want to say here? Burnability anim. Okay, I'll say no current anim starting next anim. %s, and that'll just be like, I don't know. Do I do the ability name here? Dot get ability name. I think that should be a string. Can I dot toString? I can, okay. Get ability name. And then I also want ability anim dot ability anim name. If ability process next in queue. If current ability anim is valid, okay, I'll say new incoming high prio anim. And then we do on anim end. Okay, so let's put a log in here. We don't have the entity. That's super fucking annoying. Because now we have to pass in the entity everywhere to do these logs. Forward declare it. Yeah. Okay. Just say on anim end. We can get rid of that. Ability anim. I have a get. Oh no, that's the anim name. I see. Right. Oh, entity has to go everywhere. Put it everywhere. entity. Okay. On anim end. Let's go back to that. On anim end. Current ability anim. Yes, end current anim. Where else are you called from? From cast ability. We're clearing timers, which doesn't matter anymore. Trigger current ability anim clear. Yeah, let's do a vlog here, which means we have to add entity to it. So subsystem vlog entity. Oh, right. Oh, and fuck. Okay. Maybe a log here isn't the right move because it's static and it's used from elsewhere. Where are you used from? Where are you used from? Where are you used from? Wait, are you not used from elsewhere? Oh, you were. Let's go ahead and delete the ability NMQ because you're just like you're mucking up my search results. Goodbye. Oh, anim event payload though, we need that. You need to be plopped in the probably just throw it in the processor for now. But yeah, you can be deleted. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. Goodbye, sweet prince. Okay, let's try that search again. Okay. You don't need to be static. You don't need to be static. Okay, so crisis averted. Crisis averted. Okay, entity, okay, subsystem. Trigger current ability anim clear. Okay, is there anything else I want to log? Maybe the event tag? I don't know if this is something that I would want to know or not. But just in case it is. Can you resolve, please? What's your deal? Oh, because end current anim is static and that's used elsewhere. Okay, back to crisis mode, I think. Oh yeah, back to the crisis. First of all, building anim, get ability in. Let's just put that into a function. Okay, on anim end, I guess now needs a... Or no, end current anim. Where are you used from? Right, from all the abilities. end current anim. So this more so belongs on the anim data. It's right here. End current. Wait, did I make an end current anim? But I still have to do the trigger. Oh, there's the trigger current ability anim clear. Yeah, just because I want to do these logs through the subsystem now, I need like a world context object, which just like makes it really annoying to work with. Oh, did I copy this in here? Like, is this one used anymore? I think I have multiple end current anims happening here. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense as to why. And it makes more sense to put it on the animq entity data. But then I have to pass in the subsystem and the entity just to get some logs. I think that's another, dude, just debugging animation code is like so annoying because it's all like latent and stuff and like very time based, and it's very hard to like, it's not like you can just step through the code very easily because it's like you have to set up all these scenarios. And I swear to God, if someone mentions automated testing, I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna do. So how do I want to do this then? End current anim on the animq entity data. That feels like the right move. It's just annoying to have to pass in all the context data. End current anim. Primarily used from abilities into current anim. I mean, right now that's the only place it's used from. Do I need to do that? Or can I just do animq calc? Actually, I don't know if that's necessary. And then we call end. Look at the castability. We call end. Also, why are you? The end will get called, and we will, if B was canceled. But I guess the channel time is a loop, so something needs to explicitly end it. Is that why? Is that what I'm saying here? Okay, I'll go ahead and wire in the world context and entity information. It's annoying, but I just want to make some progress. The trigger current ability and clear, that needs to go back to static. Let's just go ahead and pass in the entity subsystem. What's your fucking deal? It can't be const. We need a non-const. Why is vlog entity not const? Should that be the case? I'm not going to worry about that right now. Probably should be const. It probably should be const. In current anim. We'll want to pass in the subsystem there too. Okay, change that. Go back into castability. You now need to pass in entity, subsystem, and entity. No, just entity. Just entity, please. Thank you. Oh, it's owner entity. Oh, that needs to change. Change. Okay. Okay. Where else is end current? So let's go ahead and delete the end current anim off of the processor. We don't want that one anymore. End current anim. We just need to get the on anim end. We need to pass in the data there rather than the f anim q entity data anim q. We'll just call it data anim q data. Okay. Wait, did I not just, what did I just rename? Did I not just rename that? Okay. Current ability, anim, end ability, force, end ability. End current aim. Force end ability. Are you called from anywhere? Unfortunately, you are. Unfortunately, you are. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in. So I can get the subsystem relatively simply, but force end ability. Why are we force ending ability here? Why are we force ending ability? Usually because it was canceled. And so what is the difference between force end ability and end current anim? We remove it from queue as well. Okay, we'll add the subsystem entity to that as well. Excuse me. Okay, now we got to go through and fix this. So I need entity, subsystem, owner, entity on all these. What is this code? Oh yeah, this is all broken now. I'm just gonna. Where are you called from? From like rolling and stuff. I'm just gonna comment this out for now. You're all gonna be commented for now. Okay, so I'm just gonna recompile here to see if anything's broken. I still want to add more logs and stuff so I can tell what's happening. Okay. I guess we do need to fully include that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, more broken. It's really just imports. Imports are the main broken thing, I suppose. Agro processor's broken. What? I really wish the include what you use concepts were like enforced better. I don't like. I tried looking into it. It's like all the time, you know, unrelated files will break because I removed an import from one file that transitively included a needed import that was not explicitly declared in the broken file. And that's what happened right there. Yeah, all these like Q calculators. Ah, we missed one. Yeah, do I need that? Because we should be adding a high priority. Is it a high priority? It should be. It is. keep it the same for now. Okay, I think we're probably compiled now. Okay, I still want to add a lot of debug logs. Well, let's get through to that. New incoming high priority. Process next in queue. Thank you. Process next in queue. Blah, blah. Let's add like, we'll log anim wait time, anim end time. And then tick anim. Brief time, new time. I mean, I don't know. Does that make... does that make sense to log? I don't know. I don't think I care about... I care about logging these situations. We'll say tick anim. Anim wait time. I don't know. Like, what do I say? Anim wait time reached. Not persistent. Anim, this will be anim end time reached. On anim end. I don't know that the log makes sense of there anymore. Okay, now on anim end is kind of a pointless function. On anim end, just replace it with end current anim. Anim queue data. What are you building? I'm rebuilding my animation queue system. Kind of a pain. Kind of a pain. Where was the function I wanted to get rid of? Was it on anim? Where the hell was I? On anim end is what I wanted to get rid of. It doesn't really make that much sense anymore. I have stripped it down. Okay, where end current anim. Let's change this into a entity subsystem vlog. What do you got for me? Rolito God, welcome in. I found an extraction shooter on GitHub, complete a Chinese project. You can take a look of the gameplay. They've done everything, but I don't use UE5, I use Unity. That's cool you found that. I'm good though. I do things very differently due to some of the systems that I have and some of the things I'm trying to do. So I'm not sure it would be much help for me. Okay. End current anim. End ability. Your current ability anim. There, okay. Montage. Let's ignore montages for now. Let's not give a shit about montages. Also, go back to that log. Okay, force end ability. Yeah, we definitely want to log adding ability to queue, which is so annoying. I'm so annoying that I have to add like subsystem an entity here. I wonder if we should just put that on the anim queue entity data. It's already 112. Okay, fuck it, pass it in. Okay. Okay, where are you called from that I need to fix now? Fucking everywhere. View entity utils. Okay, I have to like get subsystem. This one's so annoying. Get world. Get subsystem. View my entity subsystem. Okay, and it also doesn't want to autocomplete for me. Okay. Collapse anim time, force and abilities. Do I have logs everywhere I think I want them? Trigger current ability. Anim clear. That one. We need to change that one over too. That one just doesn't make sense anymore either. Doesn't make sense to be there. All of it's going on this is turning into the source of truth here, this anim queue entity data, which makes sense. I mean, do I ever do this with a anim that's not the current one? No, I don't. So no point not to. Doug shit. Welcome in. Thanks for the sub, my dude. And Drunk Shaman. My god, we've got just killer names coming on through. Who would you rather fight? Thug shit or Drunk Shaman? I don't know. They both sound terrifying. In a fight, in like a street fight, you know? I wouldn't want to fight a Drunk Shaman. I don't know what kind of fucking voodoo shit they got, you know? Although thug shit with two eyes. The two eyes is the most menacing part of that username. If it was just one eye, I'd be like, all right, we're good. We can take him. Okay, I think this is good. Tick anim. What else do we got here? Trigger current ability anim clear. Or no, this is just trigger current ability anim. Yeah, I mean, this can go on, because there's no way we call this on a not, yeah, we just pass in the anim queue data. So yeah, we should just put this on the anim queue as well. It all goes on the anim queue. Everything. View my entity subsystem. I want to lock here too. Okay. Entity subsystem, vlog entity. And then we want to get rid of that, I think. Kernability, trigger kernability, event tag. Yeah, we want to see that. Acna Veg. Thank you for the follow. I don't have anything funny to say about your name, but I appreciate the follow. Over on Twitch. Anything else I want to log here? Get ability name, blah, 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 event tag, we have trigger, current ability, anim. What did I write in the other one? Just the static struct, which doesn't make sense to log anymore. Sure, const. Yo, welcome in. Willkommen, mein Freund. And then, do I not need to wire those back up? How did I, that definitely needs to, I need to fix that from some, that doesn't exist anymore, right? It shouldn't. There we go. Good day, sir. Good day to you. Anim queue, trigger current anim. We want to pass in entity subsystem or something, right? Subsystem. What am I in here? I have entity subsystem there. And entity. Why were you not auto-completing for me? Been thinking about switching from Windows to Linux. Is Fedora good, or should I use Mint? I don't know. I don't use Linux. I'm a game dev. I don't think, are there many game devs that use Linux? I wouldn't think so. Windows is kind of, kind of king when it comes to gaming. At least I thought. Or so I thought. Oh wait, I have the subsystem from there. We don't need to pass it in. What game are you making? It's going to be an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite. Procedural, destructible terrain, and AI-generated quests. One where I want to run the entire world. Or at least as much as possible. But I need to make things very, very efficient. Okay, let's see where else it is broken. Which is why I'm rewriting so many things. Hi man, how's your day going? Going well. How was yours? UE5 Linux support is pretty good from what I understand. For me personally, the biggest downside I'm seeing right now is that you can cross-compile for Linux from Windows, but you can't, yeah. The Apple problem, yes. The walled garden problem. Invalid argument passed. Oh, right. And like most people are going to be on Windows, and so like you wouldn't want any like, I wouldn't think that like it would just be better to develop it on the platform that most people are going to be on, because there's always going to be differences, right? In the two platforms. So you might as well make it on the one that most people are on. But yeah, the Apple problem. It's like I used to be an app developer. Well, I just did I was freelancing. I did a lot of shit, but I've done a fair bit of app development, and yeah, like having a MacBook explicitly just for building apps, iOS apps is so annoying. I also hate Windows, so I'm torn. Yeah, I hate that they're ending support for Windows 10. My sweet prince. Windows 10, my sweet prince. Okay, so I have a bunch of logs in here now. I have a bunch of logs in here now, but I don't know what I want to do with them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why this is broken. Remove abilities from queue on stop auto attack. Oh, well, that I suppose that would be why the cancel is not working properly. That makes sense. But that should get ended by the root ability. I feel like this should just go in the parent class. This is C++. Yeah, I don't know if I actually need that. So let's just go there. And we will cross that bridge when we come to it. We're not worrying about those. Okay, one swing is good. Let's do this with no entities first. Okay, so let's make this a more reasonable size. Let's just put that right there. Right there. Okay, never mind. Not just right there. We're gonna do that. Okay, swing. Pause. Okay, shit. Okay, I guess I should probably have the vlog stuff set up on here too. Okay, well, let's just look at these logs. Activating ability, adding tags. Add ability to queue. 0 in queue currently. No current anim. The next frame, no current anim. Starting next to anim. Anim wait time 0. Anim end time 2.5. Trigger current ability, anim. Yeah. Cool. Tick anim. Anim in time reached. In current anim canceled. Is 0. I'm logging the boolean as an integer somewhere. How do you spell canceled? I guess that's fine. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's logged as a int. I'll know what it means. I think we trigger current anim ability anim clear. Excuse me. Excuse-ums. And then end ability. So where, I guess, do I know where end ability is happening from? So I'm pretty sure the end of the ability is all based on the anim queue stuff now. I guess end current anim. It doesn't actually, that doesn't end the ability. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to know if force, I didn't see anything about force end ability, so I don't think that one got reached. Remove ability from queue. Don't think we call that. Oh, end current anim. That would have called it. That would have called it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna spam it a bunch. Okay. Pause. Okay, yeah, that didn't like fuck up or anything. Okay, let's watch a fireball. One moment. Hello. Hi. Back. Let's figure out how this fireball ability started. Remove my entity systems. Add to queue. No current anim. Anim end time 1.3. Trigger current ability anim. Process next in queue. Anim wait time. Yeah, okay. Add ability to queue again, but we're doing the spellcast directed anim. New incoming high priority anim. And then end current anim happens. Okay, so the fireball ability ended. Trigger current ability anim clear. That was for the old one, probably, I suppose. And then we're starting the next anim, which is the cast. Not the looping animation, but the cast animation. Trigger current ability anim. So we send the cast event to the blue anim blueprint. Anim end time reached, which it was 0.67 is how long that takes. And then we ended it again. End current anim again. B end on ability anim end. I want that boolean too. That boolean should be probably set for the loop, the looping ability. It is for the looping animation, but I want like the bool in current anim. That should always be the case, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have bool B ability ended. I want to log that. We'll say B canceled. B ability ended. Log that one too. C sharp. No, not C sharp. Okay, run live coding on that. What are you doing, by the way? Just doing some game dev. Okay. Resume. Let's run through a fireball again. Okay. Yes, we add the loop in there. That makes sense. Ability ended. It did not end there. We didn't end it there either. Wait, is the ability still active? It's not. What ended the ability then? What ended the ability? The ability ended with 0. I mean, am I returning from that correctly? No, I'm not. no, I'm not at all, actually. I'm not. That would be why. Okay, return true here. I do AI and stuff, tried game dev, but it was hard for me, to be honest. Yeah, it is a lot to get into. I definitely understand that. Took me a while to get into it as well. I find it to be a lot of fun. So it's I'm very motivated to continue working on it. Okay, B ability ended. It's still not fucking true. Do I ever get there? What is ending the ability? On cast, so I end it from blueprints. Is that what I'm saying? Okay, no, nothing is happening here. Projectile ability. There we go. There it is. So I end it from blueprints. Okay, so it never actually gets ended from the... It never actually gets ended from the anim queue. Okay. Yeah, game dev is a lot of fun, but I just couldn't find motivation to continue, you know. I follow tutorials, but feel like I'm not learning, just following instructions. Yeah, I don't really, that's why I don't follow tutorials, really. The only reason I go, you know, look up a tutorial is if it's exactly what I need, you know. But yeah, tutorial hell. Just go make something when you need a block, research when you need to solve that single problem specifically. Yep. That's how I prefer to learn as well. Okay, so that's a little illuminating. I need like a target dummy entity archetype. He needs to not move. He needs to also not take damage. Let me think about what I need right now, because I just need information as to what's happening. I don't know, let's start with cast overlay. I will have to go back to the logs here. Now there should be like blends and stuff set up here. It's kind of a fucking mess. Trigger event. So he's not like blending very well. Also, I forget why my preview guy... Can you fix your fucking shit, please? I forgot why this guy is like this. It's because he's using the... Is this the one with the, Yeah, that's the VAT texture. So that's all like weird. I forgot what to do to like fix that. I did have that fixed at one point. Like tutorials are good, even if it's not exactly what I'm needing, you can still learn something from it nevertheless. Yeah, different strokes for different folks. For me, if I don't use the information, it just falls out of my brain, so. I may learn something, but it goes away very quickly. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some. Kind of hate doing this. This is like my least favorite kind of thing to do here. Okay, we're gonna go slow-mo. Okay, so first of all, just fucking pause. Because you're not even on the right fucking thing. Okay, I want you to be like this size. And I want to watch what happens. Okay, this is the problem. So we get the cast spell, which let me also open the output log here. So we would have gotten the cast log here. We are transitioning to cast spell. I'm gonna guess cast spell and like, why am I T-posing right now? You know? Is it because casting anim is unknown? The cast payload. The casting anim it was empty, and that was the one that we gave a shit about? Yeah, okay, so casting anim is empty at that point. Where do we fucking set that? I forget. Set shoot vars? Cast spell casting. Where did you took my logs away from me? What happened here? Let me watch those. I'm going to rerun that. We're going to watch those events a little closer. So we do a trigger event with casting, and I suppose that's supposed to be like the clear event or something. And I presume that is do I have the vlogger open still? I do, but it wasn't running. Okay. But I assume that's from the trigger current ability anim, which ends up sending that casting tag. But I suppose it's like empty at that point, I'm gonna guess. Or I think that might be the clear. Okay, we're gonna need to rerun that with the vlogger on. So clear that, resume, play. Okay, so trigger current ability anim clear. Fireball ability, tag is casting. Yeah, so that's what happened. Trigger current ability anim clear. So that would have been an empty payload. That's why. So I guess that wasn't happening before. Question mark. Why do I conditionally go away, please? Go away. Why do I conditionally send? Oh, that's why I'm checking if it's valid. But I should probably not set the variables. I need to flip these, I think. How was this working before? me get to my states here. Where are my states at? Where are my states at? There we go. States. Yeah, show me that. There we go. That looks better now. Now that also affects the bow stuff. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, I'm still getting some artifact. Let me swap this one and see if that does anything. Maybe same for that one. Channeling. Yeah, I mean, if I'm doing it for the other ones, it would make sense that that should be. That should be that way. I think that can, no preview and stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Thing is, he's blending out of, I would like the cast one to stay there for a second while he's starting to cast the next one, because he just blends out of it really fast. You know, he's just like, which is not, I don't think that's what I would want. That looks better now, though. That looks a lot better now. Now I have to, like, figure out why all of the abilities and stuff get all cattywampus and whatnot. Oh, I need mana. I'm out of mana. Okay, so we got there for the heal ability. Why is the fireball blocked there for a second? Cost applied. Oh, because it doesn't end until the animation does, I think. Ability did, yeah, ability ended, yeah. Let me watch that one more time. Yeah, okay, so interesting. The heal ability. Okay, yeah, we don't end it there like we do the other. Yeah, there we go. That works the same way now. But yeah, the animation is a little too quick. And this is why I want the anim queue. Like, that looping animation should be a low prio. thing, but I think ending the ability ends the anim, which transitions out of it, which allows the lower priority next one to come in. Sorry, I got some emails. Okay, here. Thank you for the sub, Michael. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so I'm not gonna change that right now. You know how the ability should end. I just want to get them all working. That's my primary goal here. So we're gonna go cast into swing, which doesn't overload it. Is that how that should work? I mean, toggling the auto attack shouldn't cancel the fireball ability at all. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the fault of the... Okay, so we're gonna melee swing, which is broken now, and then cancel it with a fireball, basically. I mean, that seemed to work fine. New incoming high priority anim, in current anim. Ability did end. There. Okay, let's get the target dummy out here. My projectiles never get cleaned up. That's a problem. A problem for future me, though. Yeah, I feel like casting is working fine. Melee attack is not working fine. I need you to have like 1,000,000 health. Can I do that? Default applied effects. Can I just give us 1,000,000 fucking health? Well, no, because it's all like calculated right now. We'll just work. We'll just work with it. Okay, what happens? I go melee swing into power attack. Yeah, what the fuck happened there? That was all wrong. Okay, I think I swung once with the melee ability, the auto attack, and then we added another one in Q, 0 in Q, no current anim, starting the next one, anim end time 2.5. Power slash, 0 in queue currently. New incoming high priority anim. Ability ended. Trigger current ability. I think I need to log the damage as well from these abilities. I need to know when that happens. Because this should not be dealing auto attack damage. Trigger current ability, anim clear, melee auto attack ability. And then we trigger the power slash. Which is at 1.5 anim in time. We add auto attack into queue. Anim in time reached. We did not end the power slash. Something ended it though. It got ended. Yeah, so I think what the problem is, let me look at melee auto attack ability. Yeah, we're not, the damage timer doesn't get started. Or rather, it does get started when the ability starts, which is not what we want. I think that's the major difference here. When do you get ended? Oh, on deal damage. Okay, I overrode it, and then we just end it once it deals damage. Okay. And then you should basically always do a deal damage. The deal damage trigger time. We set that. I set that up before any of this happens. Which, like, I mean, yeah, because this is like a special ability, so it should always happen. So yeah, I guess what's happening, yeah, we're putting something in queue. Well before the whatever else in there has finished. So I think we need to have like the deal, we need to move the deal damage into the anim queue calculator, I think is the solution there. And I'm thinking that there are this is all based on anim notifies. So let me look at like, I think it's this one. Yeah, so it looks like shit. But like I have these little anim notifies here so that I can be like, hey, this is where the weapon is active for tree chopping. This is where this is the time that damage should be dealt during this animation. Here's where the weapon is. I should maybe even move that a little closer in there, but that is where the weapon becomes inactive for tree chopping. And so I used to just I used to have to manually wire those up by sending them from the anim blueprints, but I think I'm going to do this opposite where I find the anim trigger times for all of these, and then check if there are events that require them. Is I think what I want to do. Zach, welcome in. Good morning. I'm just curious about performance on this, though. I'm wondering, are there ever going to be anim notifies in there that I don't want to listen to? Or that should be canceled or something, right? I guess it's all based on what the current anim is. And so I think what I would want to do, anim queue processor. I think what I want to do is like extract these in the queue calculator. So I think I would want something like a T array of like floats. I guess it would be a T array of like, you can make like a little struct. We can do T pair float to just like tag or something. Is it tag? Maybe just F name. How big is an F name? Anim notifies basically trigger times. And swap these. Cryptum. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Anim notify trigger times. This is essentially what that would be. Oh, F name is a class. Interesting. F string. Are you a class as well? You are. Why is it? F name is actually smaller than string. Interesting. Anim notify trigger times. So I think we would want to set this up. Process next in queue. I think this is where we would populate. Yeah, that. So I think we would get the ability anim. Let's make a function here. We'll call it like populate anim notify trigger times. Do I need to do that for every anim or should I bake it? I mean, that's like, I don't know. It's trivial right now. Trivial right now. We'll just make it work for now. Okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. How's your day going so far, my friend? It's going well. Thank you for asking. Just getting started. Well, the stream will have to come to an end here soon. Gotta go to work. How did I get the anim notifies there? Anim notifies. Gotcha. And then get trigger time. Okay. Anim ability anim. I'll need to do the same for montages when we get to that. Okay, anim sequence. Oh yeah, ability anim. And then I need to get anim notifies. Wait, what did I do there? Oh, I just grabbed notifies, which is f anim notify event. Okay, anim notify dot get trigger time. Yeah, that's what we want. Get trigger time. Do you work as a game dev C++ as well? No, just a software engineer, just a regular one. So then I want to do animq data dot, or current ability anim dot, and this should probably not go on the processor and go on the animq. Anim notify trigger, and let's just in place get ref. Dot value equals that. Through time dot key equals get name. There we go. Okay, so now we have those populated, and let me move that to the queue. Oh, it should go on the queue calculator. Wrong spot again. Okay, yeah, and I guess we don't need any parameters there. Okay, populate anim trigger, anim notify trigger times. So we have those. Okay, so we need to loop through those in the processor on the tick thing, and then like do some sort of event or something. And there's probably just a function on here that we should listen to. I will just maybe call it like on anim notify fname anim const fname and notify name maybe we can pass in the time as well. That's basically well, it should be a delegate actually. It should be a delegate. F on calculate. I don't need that anymore. I shouldn't at least. Calculate we should delete as well. One param, we just want F on anim notify. And we do that. And I might as well just add the float there because we have it. I don't know if I'll ever need that, but it's there if I do. So animq processor in the tick anim. For each current ability anim dot anim trigger notify times auto ref, we will unpack it to notify name, notify trigger time, or we'll just call it trigger time. Okay, so this should be a multicast delegate, right? No, I don't think so. Let's say if There we go. Yeah, that is what I wanted. Dot on and notify dot execute if bound. That. Yeah, I need to change that to 2 params. Do you find it hard context switching between your job and game dev? No, not really. I actually find it harder to context switch within the work that I do for my job. Just because of the scale that we have to work at. Like, everything is so slow. So you have to be juggling multiple things at a time to be like efficient. And it gets really frustrating. So it's much harder. Zach, thank you, my dude. Have a great day, devs. The world you're building matters. Yeah, and it definitely won't it won't be killed by an AI superintelligence at all. I hope. Thank you for the support, my dude. Moxie, you okay? You just over there coughing? Okay. What? Uh-oh. Are you gonna throw up? You good now? No? Oh. Hang on. I'm gonna go make my dog drink some water. She's like coughing pretty bad right now. Give me a sec. Okay, we're good. Puppy crisis averted. Let me grab a drink. Okay. So on anim notify. On anim notify. Okay, so let's change these boys. Anim Q. Let's also rename this ability anim. F ability anim. I think that's probably a good name. Then ability anim, we'll call that sequence. Yes. Ability anim sequence. Okay. Ability anim dot on anim notify bind u object this on anim notify. And honestly, let's make one of these functions so that I don't have to create it in every goddamn class. And we'll just throw it, we'll throw it like somewhere down here. Make it a blueprint native event. Why not? Void on anim notify. What is branching point notify payload? Okay, but we can override that should we need to. In each of these. Yeah, and we can make it virtual and stuff. On anim notify. So no longer will we need that. That'll just be automatically wired up, which will be really nice, actually. That'll be really nice. Let's go over here. And so we would want get swing time on weapon active, on weapon inactive. Let's put it here. We'll go virtual on anim notify implementation. There's nothing in the parent. Nothing in the parent. Then we would just want to deal damage to current target. If notify name equals deal damage. Can I switch case on the notify name? Is that a thing? Wait gameplay event. What do I want to do here? Wait, weapon inactive. I'm waiting for a gameplay event. Weapon primary action inactive. What am I fucking doing here? Let me look at the notifies. Weapon active, weapon inactive. I think I was manually sending those events. So weapon active, weapon inactive. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good. I like that a lot, actually. That feels really clean. Then I won't have to look up those anim notifies anymore. Okay, so weapon special ability. Deal damage trigger time. Deal damage to current target. Same as the other one. But we will do qcalc. Let's rename that to ability anim. Oh Jesus. Ability anim, and we will want to bind to on anim notify, bind u object this on anim notify for u entity ability base. Or I guess I don't know if that class matters. Does this class work here? I think it does. We'll go ahead and keep it explicit though. Go ahead and override that. Ability anim, deal damage to current target, implementation. Yeah, we'll put it here. Virtual. There we go. Perfect. Deal damage to current target. And end. Well, if notify naming. Don't care about anything else there. And so then that means we can get rid of that override. I think that makes it a bit simpler. Okay, so now the cast ability ones are going to be nicer as well. It's all getting nicer. On cast spell timer trigger time, cast spell trigger time. And now I gotta look up like the cast ability. Yeah, there is a deal damage. I guess the cast spell trigger time, that is a manual one, huh? Yeah, because then we're just playing a looping animation. We're just playing a looping animation. And this is the... Right, we do have the on deal damage here, so we'll do on anim notify, bind u object, not on cast spell, on anim notify, cast ability. Let's go implement that somewhere. Cast spell should happen first, right? What was I binding to the... This is cast spell trigger time. What kind of game is it? It's going to be an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural terrain. On cast spell. Yeah, so deal damage is on cast spell, so we'll put it above here. I really like that it auto-populates the virtual voids there. That's really nice, actually. Thank you, writer. Oh no, we need to go underneath that. So if notify name equals deal damage, we call on cast spell. Yeah, and then we get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Now these still have timers. So I think I need an additional like on anim end delegate. I think would be nice on the here. That's on the ability anim. Is that what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think that is what I'm talking about. Put those together. This is a mess. I need to like clean this up a little bit. Player delegate F on anim finished. I think is one that we would need. So in the processor, end current anim. Do I need like a finish prematurely or like a finish? I guess I could add in like a canceled or not. So maybe let's make that a 1 param. That is a bool. That's like if it's like finished. Executive bound be canceled. Should I call? I want to call that before we end the ability. I would think before we end the ability. Before we send the event to the anim blueprint. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that way, in the cast ability, we no longer need to use these timers here. I don't think. Make loop calculator. Yeah, I guess we have that. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I guess also like I guess we should also put the name of the anim that's finishing or something. Maybe we should pass in the anim that's changing or ending. Where the hell was that? Ability anim. The bool for whether it's canceled, and we'll put like F ability anim in there. Let's const ref that. F on anim finished. Should I put that on the base as well? On the base ability, where did that go? Yeah, pin that. On anim finished. Const F and ability anim. Forward declare will be canceled. Okay, so now we have that as well. Okay, so cast ability loop calc dot on anim finished dot bind u object params. There we go. Okay. On anim notify, and then we'll just do virtual void on anim finished. And then I guess this is where it gets kind of weird because like there's no identifier for these. So I just have to check if it's a looping. I just have to like, it's kind of weird to do this. If ability anim, so first of all, if this canceled, I don't think we want to do anything. Which we could just like, if not be canceled. And ability anim dot be looping. That is not the right condition right there. I don't even know what that would do. If we haven't canceled and we are the looping animation, then we should say cast time finished. Yeah, on cast time finished. Which this is not so straightforward. Because now we're really letting the anim queue take the reins here. On channel time finished. We still make the loop calculator, so that'll be the same for channel time as well. Although I have different logic for that. Okay, I want to move this up for readability purposes. Get cast time remaining. Where is that used at? Nowhere. I want to move all these like move all the getters like to the bottom, honestly. They're just mucking up my readability here. Are you currently working on spell casting activation and cancel functions? Not necessarily. I am working on the ability animation queue, which is going to handle animation. I'm working in animation notifies, which are like they're like these little tags that you can put in animation, right? So ignore the really shitty preview mesh there. But like when I step through the animation, this is where I want to deal damage. So I have this little tag right here. So like when his arm gets out there, you know, that's when I want to cast. Right, and same for weapon swing. So I'm working on a way to like dynamically forward these little events here. To like basically to track them in my anim queue in a way that I don't have to use timers, and then I can forward them to the abilities. So these abilities that care about these events can do things without having, without having to like set up a bunch of stuff. So it's animation related. Heal damage, trigger time. Get cast spell anim. Get cast time minus. Yeah, that one is necessary. That one is necessary. Although, why am I making that like a member? I don't need that. Make loop calculator. Move that down. To underneath on cast time finished. Activate ability, start cast ability, which... Okay, I guess I do need that in a function. Let's get rid of the timer handles. We shouldn't need any of those anymore. Same with the weapon special ability and stuff. Yeah, damage timer ability. Don't need that. Okay. Back to cast ability. On anim notify implementation. On anim finished actually now happens because this calls on cast time. So put this under. Where do I want to put that? Put that under on cast spell, I suppose. I mean. Can get rid of that now. On cast time finished. On cast spell. Where are you called from? On anim notify. Okay, so you need to go under on anim notify. Which you already were. Gotta reorder all this shit, man. All of it. Put you under start cast ability, I suppose. Have you done anything that needed Linux or WSL? No. What game are you making? RPG Colony Sim Roguelite. Procedural terrain. Oh, I put on anim notify. Wait, no, that's not the one that I wanted to put there. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I hope that's a little bit more readable. Let's look at ranged ability now. That probably has some timers on it too. Oh yeah, we got some timers, all right. spawn arrow. Yeah, so load calc dot on anim notify bind u object that so let's go ahead and implement that void virtual void that. Yes, use VS Code. No. This is JetBrains Writer. Okay, so we have multiple events here. Okay, or that was that it? Yeah. Wow, the AI fucking nailed that one. Shoot arrow. I guess that's deal. It's deal damage. Yeah. We're using the deal damage tag there. I've been working on this for about 3 years. On cast spell. On shoot projectile notify. Okay, that one is correct. Wait, what am I doing here? I'm executing on cast spell. Yeah, I think all of that can be deleted. That's a lot nicer to look at, for sure. Then this can all be, because we're binding on spawn projectile notify. Yes. Deal damage implementation. Interesting. Does that ever get hit? Did I mean to do that? Okay, nice. This is, it's getting a lot cleaner. What other abilities may I need to do? Weapon ability? I don't think you'd have any. I don't think you would have any. I think that may be it. Let's fucking see what happens. We may have just broken everything again. Yeah, a lot of imports maybe broke here. What are you mad at? Oh yeah, and then this needs to be a building anim sequence. Okay, that's annoying that that didn't get fixed. Yeah, we need to. That's the old one. Why do we need that? Okay, now rebuild. For how long did you code games? This is my first game. Time to go back to work. Hope the part you are improving on works well. Always stay hydrated. Thank you. And have a good day at work. On anim finished. Oh yeah, give the current ability in. Oh, we can't do it with an F name. Okay. No worries, not a big deal. I just gotta change all these now. That was shot in the dark. Ability anim hides class member. What is the class member? Is there? What? Oh, in weapons, I was in the wrong fucking class. There we go. Okay, so rename that to ability anim sequence. Okay. Doesn't C++ have elif as else if? Not as far as I'm aware. You mean just like that? As in just like typing that syntactically? I don't think so. I guess there is a, I mean, I don't know if that's, these are like macros. I don't know, those are kind of nasty to use. Okay, I guess let's just see if it works. Can you go away? Okay, thank you. Uh-oh, yeah, things didn't work. And now I'm just gonna, I have like power hands right now. Yeah, it's not, I'm not getting my triggers are not triggering. Okay. Let's check out what that stuff is. I have the trigger times. Okay, so those got executed. Should I do a dot contains? I don't know. That's all anim notify underscore, which is fine. Is that what it is in, let me look at the, let me look at, okay, I guess that's just like the name. Okay, so I just have to like do that. And then special ability probably as well. Yeah, YouTube needs to build in replies into the chat. You can reply to people on Twitch. Okay, now let's try. Yay. That seems a little late, actually, now. Let's check out bow attacks. I didn't actually test any of the bow attacks. Uh-oh. Nice. Look at that. Look at that fucking T-pose. Power stance. Okay. That should be in cast overlay, right? Guess we'll start with the vlogger. Okay, what do, that worked. Wait, what? You weren't supposed to work. That was not supposed to work. It's a little janky. This is the fun part about working with animations. I've just turned my hand into a fucking bullet. It's nice that it's working without the animation, though, I suppose. What's the tiny bar scrolling through the mana? That's the mana regen. I just need to turn it off when you're full mana. So if I cast an ability here, like, that's the wait for mana bar. So I'm waiting for mana to continue regenerating. Got to the end, so now we're regenerating mana every 5 seconds. So when that bar gets to the end, I'll get that tick of mana. Boom. How long did you know C++ for? I learned it to work on this project, so. The amount of time that I've been working on this project is the same as I've been a game dev, and the same amount of time that I have known C++ for. Okay, why was that wrong sometimes though? Yeah, I think that's I feel like this is the fault of the auto attack ability, maybe. I don't think we ever... could not activate ranged auto attack ability. I mean, I have been working on this project for 3 years. Like, that's a considerable amount of time. It's not like I'm inexperienced, you know. I mean, after you've been coding in a language for at least a year, I think you'd be pretty experienced with it, you know. Yeah, why couldn't you activate ranged auto attack ability? Does that happen again? If I cancel? No, but the animations are not getting... That's so fucking funny, man. It's so fucking funny. All this bullshit out of here. Coding in C++ for decades means slow as fuck. I mean, typing code, typing the code isn't the bottleneck, right? Your typing speed is not the bottleneck. It's always how fast you can think. Spawn arrow at time. Adding ranged auto attack ability load. We added it. Did it not get triggered? I see no trigger happen. Starting next, ranged auto attack. Process next in queue. Yeah, so that never sent an event. I guess there was no anim instance. Let's put a log here. Vlog entity error. No anim instance. I'm gonna guess that's what was happening. So luckily we can just run live coding while this is still going and see if that's the case. Yeah, there it is. There it is. No anim instance. Okay. Yeah, and this is the kind of shit that, like, I don't want to have to store on the current ability anim. But that's probably for next time. Because I have to get off now. Let me just put a pin in this real quick. Or rather, let's just fucking fix it, okay? How about we do that? Yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? I bet you'd fucking like that, wouldn't you? Init QCalc. Do you not add ability anim instance? That is basically what I would want. Yeah. Ability is valid. Okay, let's see if that fixes it real quick. No. Let me put a pin in that. Sounds like HR speak. Yeah. I'm about to go to work, so I gotta put my fucking hat back on. That was for the load. Oh, no, that's for... No, that was for the load thing. Also, is this not... Are you not getting hit or something? You are. Show me. Ability anim instance is null pointer here. Why is that? Are you are virtual. Are you overloaded in the ranged ability? Ranged ability, what are you? You are overloaded in the weapon ability, aren't you? Oh, because the anim instance is actually different for this one. We shouldn't use this one. We need to do it special. We need to do it special. We need to do it special. To do set ability anim instance to the cast overlay. Which, how is that? God, I need to fucking go to work. I need to stop debugging. Stop. Stop, please. But I have to figure it out. How do we get the anim instance on this one now? What is the default? What is the default? We get the skeletal mesh and then what? Get linked anim by class. Oh, we're setting it on the class. Okay. Yeah, I need that one. So maybe ranged ability shouldn't. Or I grab that. Don't worry, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Kind of a stupid way to fix it, but I did. The fire ability probably needs that. Yeah, and the reason it works sometimes and not the other times is because we had the old anim instance, I suppose. On there or something. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Ah, stop it. Ah, the ability anim instance is still null. Okay. To do fix this. Okay, I gotta go. Let me find someone to send you guys over to who's streaming. We haven't rated Cavino in quite some time. So I'm gonna send you guys over there. And I can also redirect on YouTube to him because he is a YouTube guy. Where is the redirect? There it is. Cavino. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over to Cavino on YouTube as well. He's a game dev streamer as well, but he does Godot. He is I guess he's working on enhancing movement, character movement. He was working on a Goo game. I think that was his main game. Oh no, his goal is to figure out next game. Okay, I haven't checked in with him in a while, so we'll see what he's working on. But yeah, I'm gonna take off. Good day, sir. Good day to you as well. And yes, see you all next time. Thank you all for being here.